90 degrees so they don't have to hold it. But it doesn't work that well. In the black jersey. Oh. Good afternoon and welcome to the final match of the 2025 Australian Handball Championships. New South Wales, the home team, taking on the undefeated Queensland side. My name is Lockie France. Thank you so much for joining me for the final game of what has been an outstanding week of handball. New South Wales looking to get revenge for their group stage defeat and do it at the best time in the gold medal game. Let's do that. I'll have to get past a very good Queensland team and the goalkeeping efforts of Jemima Harbert, and we are underway. Hey, New South Wales, first attack, Longholm almost leaves it behind. It's Fowler, fires home for the opening goal of the afternoon. As Finlayson Gillespie's pass across to Elizabeth Gillespie goes out of play, and New South Wales with a chance for an early 2-0 lead. It's Laura Drago out there on the right wing for New South Wales. Fowler at right back. Longholm at centre back. Alexandra Haight there with the ball at left back. As interrupted by the interception, and now one Gillespie to another. And Finlayson, the scorer of the first goal for Queensland. As Longholm puts it wide, and that's Karina Schmidt in a pivot for New South Wales. As 2-1 now. Fast-paced start to the game as Kaya Selun fires home. Longholm gets rid of it. Fowler, the pass out to the wing. Drago will take a right-hand shot. And getting a right-hand shot from the right wing in against Jemima Harbert is not going to be easy. As there'll be a foul there. Frank Riddle there at left back in jersey 31. Efterdal in 39. Abby Mills there at pivot in 27. Finlayson Gillespie centre back 19. Elizabeth Gillespie over there at right back in 52. And then out there on the right wing in jersey 25, Aurora Albrechtson. As the defence meets Gillespie and gives away a 7-metre penalty in the process. And Diana Zetz is going to come into the game to take the 7-metre. And just sneaks it home. Early 3-1 advantage for Queensland. As so well pull one back. Queensland out and running quickly. Riedel hits the post and it's away. For this pass from Haight to just half volley Drago. I think she'd probably more stepped up, trying to get involved in the play. But yes, in the group stage, the round robin match between these two teams, New South Wales actually came out of the blocks much faster and put together a 5-1 lead. But Queensland didn't just reel that back in. They ran right over the top of New South Wales on their way to a comprehensive victory. The fast break opportunities that New South Wales had used against Victoria and WA earlier in the tournament just weren't there against this Queensland team. And Jemima Harbert coming up massive between the sticks. All played into Queensland's favour. And Sealand there on the wing. Now Fowler draws two defenders. Draga. Body's hit the floor and Draga takes advantage of the situation. And saved by Shearman. And Fowler will rip it away. Drager will take off. Fowler drawing defenders really well, but Queensland managing to recover. It's past Longholm and Gillespie. Tangle for it. Haight barrels away through. Queensland doing a good job of stepping up and engaging. Abby Mills just edging out a bit. If Drago can create something, she can. Made something out of nothing there. Queensland very close to breaking up that play. Shearman sticks out a hand and knocks it wide of the post. Oh, it's about the pass, but it's covered. Schmidt almost finds a way through. Now Fowler in there. Schmidt is wide open. Saved by Harbert. Huge from the Queensland goalkeeper. Longholm almost tips that away. But fortunately for New South Wales, the ball doesn't go to hand, so Gillespie tipped away by Longholm, and now Fowler running. And a foul there. That's well broken up. Oh, this Fowler was off to the races with support. As the lob shot to the wing, that was where Hong Hong Sao had success in the group stage against Harbert and has the same success here. I think during the round robin game there was 3 possessions, if not in a row, in very quick time. She was able to lob Harbert. Tanikawa, ball into Mills, won't go. Out and running, but pass from Shim and the long ball just out of her reach. One Gillespie for another, makes my job easier. Finlayson back in at centre back. Mills. And inside the near post by Abby Mills. Now Fowler, long home. Must be an opening for someone. It's on the wing. Saved by Harbert once again. 5-all the score through 11.5 minutes. Tanakawa drops it off to the wing. Only finds the side of the goal. Fowler and Coach Eric Lack just discussing something. Fowler's seen something she likes in the defence. On home, wide of the mark. And saved. Snelling must have thought that was home for all money. And that pass from Hay to Drager over the winger's head. Those are the passes that have to stick. Tanakawa steps through, Longholm just stands her up, she takes the shot. There's not enough power on it to trouble Shearman. Longholm off the bar. Foul in the process, so remain New South Wales possession. And we're going to have the first time out of the afternoon go the way of New South Wales. Score at 5-all, but I dare say New South Wales have been made to work harder for their goals at this stage than Queensland. I think I even heard Diana Zetz or maybe someone else on the bench say to the Queensland defence, just ride it out. I won't get the same kind of luck throughout the game, or worse to that effect anyway. Of course, Queensland looking to do the double after their victory in the men's grand final, men's gold medal match early today over ACT. 36-28 might have been the final score in that one. Sorry, 36-30. Yes, a couple of late Zach Rommelhart goals, and then Lucas Barrich firing home as time expired at Queensland. Looking to take 2 gold medals and a couple of trophies back north of the Tweed. Really important here for New South Wales to get a good shot out of this timeout. And instead, spoke too soon. Should have known that was going to be called. And Longholm off the post. Harbert was beaten on that occasion. And she thanks the post because she knew she was dead to rights on that one. She was hedging right. As shot from Riddle hits the post. And again, the pass from New South Wales out in front of Drager. She's pretty quick, but they don't exactly have Melissa Jefferson-Wooden out running there on the wing. No team in handball does. Just got to, it's a fine line between making sure the defense doesn't pick off the pass and putting it miles over the intended recipient's head. And 7 meter there, and a yellow card. It's going to go the way of Karina Schmidt, jersey 54 for New South Wales. So Diana Zetz into the game. Once again to try to fire home from 7 meters. Does so. Out to the wing, nothing on. Queensland defence recovers quickly. As Tuva Solhaug, it's a stern talking to. Verbal warning. On home, that's better. Soberg, it's off the New South Wales foot. This one drops better for Drager. Makes no mistake on this occasion. Tanakawa puts it wide, had plenty of room to work with, and Shearman is going to try to find Drager again. I think they really need to reel this in to only... Oh, well, Drager's going to come right back and steal it away. No harm, no foul for New South Wales, except no fast break opportunity. Long home on the floor, back to Alex Haight. She'll shoot from a distance. Oh, she was contacted, knew the foul was coming. So we've got there's clearly one there at right back, and this fella's moved into the pivot for Schmidt. It's now off court. And saved again. 2 minutes. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. I think it's just players scrapping for the ball. The ball over the end line, so it's back for Shearman to get us started again. Haight, busts through, fires home. New South Wales 2-goal lead. Tanakawa tries to drop it into the line. Fella's the only one there, though. Drager reel it in, not quite. Probably just needed to be pulled out. Start an attack. Nervous energy of a gold medal game, a grand final. Gets to people occasionally. And Soberg busts through after the attempted intercept. Didn't come off. Haight responds immediately. Players using the physicality. Diana Zetz into the game. Set up on the left wing. Tanakawa. Vegas. Solhag sets up there. Drops really over to the left on pivot. And then the shot in. Straight at Shearman. Is the New South Wales player going to get there? And, well, if it wasn't going to be called at the other end, it's probably not going to be called at this end either. And, oh, Shearman. I mean, now this time Drager's got the opportunity. Saved by Harbert. We're going to have a Queensland timeout. Trailing 9-7. 22 minutes and 41 seconds in the books in this first half. And I think if you look at New South Wales, then they're probably going to talk about these fast break opportunities and these long passes and when exactly to use them. Queensland fashioned a couple of opportunities. Shearman stood tall on a couple of shots in recent minutes. This game well and truly in the balance. I'm trying to listen into the team talks, but it's a bit of a fool's errand. Right. Queensland to get us back underway. Tanakawa gets it back from Sobag and then goes to ground under the challenge. Sounds like the Queensland coaches really wanted that to go to the pivot. It's there. All the way through for Queensland. But Cho Yu Leong hits the post, fires back out. As Malis Dubé comes in for her. I think it might be her first minutes of the game. And easy as you like, Chloe Wan made it easy for herself. Little moves. And save Shearman coming up huge. We have more work to do here. And Tanakawa does the job on this occasion. We're going to see Trudy Wan into the game. She'll head out to the left wing. It's Haight. Stop by the defense. It's going to be steps. Jamie Rubenstein right there on the spot. And an attacker foul. New South Wales defence got there really quickly. Schmidt will hold on to it. Take the shot, but foul long before then. 4.5 minutes remaining in the opening half. Women's final. As the pass from Langholm. Beautiful find for the goal. Queensland got some space now of their own. Chloe Wan across well. All right. Don't reset the defence there, New South Wales. That was just a bit lackadaisical by the team in blue. It opened up the option for Tanakawa. Karina Schmidt, unfortunately, is hobbling off. Drew's coming off for Schmidt. That's never a good sign. Saved by Harvard. And then we'll go back to New South Wales. It came off Queensland there. Maybe a Queensland leg. And that is over Dubé's head, or away from her in any event. New South Wales with a chance to re-establish the 3-goal margin as the turnover there. And thrown away. Haight does a good job to break it up, but there's still a Queensland player way up court. Jersey 31, Frank Riddle. Haight thinks about the shot. I'll let New South Wales play on, hits the bar, and then Fowler collects the scraps, and I think we're going to get 2 minutes on Frank Riddle. Pushing from the side, the play goes on, but Riddle still gets 2 minutes. So Queensland will finish out this half. A player down. South Wales imperative that they take advantage. And that is not the way to do it. As floated home. Trudy one over there on the left wing. And she's going to jump up and maybe try to keep Kaya Salen out of the game. And the pass goes away. So, Eric Black he's saying, I love it when a plan comes together. Hey, no, there's an attack of foul there. Now 40 seconds left, probably just one attack each, if that. That's a double dribble. Now, Mellis Dubé, well defended. 15 seconds to play with here, Fowler. And that's just wasted a couple of seconds, and they're now going to have to just fire home. And a bit of a waste of an opportunity there for New South Wales in the final few seconds of that half. They will take a 13-11 advantage into half-time. It's been a very, very close, hard-fought half. And Delegate Carlos Del Valle will say that is the end of the half. There'll be no chance for the shot after the buzzer because I think they tried to take one. But in any event, 13-11 is your scoreboard. We're going to have a 10-minute halftime break. We'll come back about a minute before the players return for all the second half action.
an initiation to sushi.
Exactly.
First time for her to eat
Exactly
sushi.
what's happening right now. It's not bad.
No bad, right? You're welcome. Okay. Oh, yeah.
So like what do you want? This was just the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah. So many sushi places. I'm glad you liked it.
Thank
I
you.
was
Thank you for
scared you're
sharing
gonna say,
everything.
and I
Yeah,
was
no.
like, sorry, I don't know how to react to that.
So you always pick that one with
I
salmon?
like that. But when I went that sushi place, it looks like there's a lot of. But usually, like when you go to sushi place, there's like a roll of sushi, like a roll of sushi. That's when I would normally get it. But they didn't have it. They only have these fancy like sushi. Yeah. Good. Good. How long are you gonna stay in Sydney for?
So I'm just here for this, and tomorrow I'm flying to Melbourne.
Okay.
Yeah, because so my mom's coming for Christmas, and we're gonna just travel together
Nice.
for a month.
1 month.
Yeah, so
That's
the thing
nice.
is, I don't want to spend too much money coming now because I've got like 3-4 weeks until she leaves. And I know that if I stay in Sydney, I'm gonna spend so much money. Especially like if I'm not working or doing anything, I'll be spending money. And I don't like kind of like I need a holiday because I've been working for the past 6 months. So
Oh.
I'm looking forward to not doing or do just random things.
Yeah.
But I know that if I stay here, I'm gonna be spending more. So I've got this friend in Melbourne,
Yeah.
and she lives like 3 hours away from Melbourne. She's got a sheep farm. Yeah, and so I'm just gonna go and spend 2 weeks with her.
Helping?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, helping. Like I grew up in the sheep farm, so I know how it is.
Oh, you also speak
Yeah,
French.
yeah, I've got a background in farming, so
Ah.
yeah, so I actually enjoy my regional work,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like other people that do that.
Yeah.
Oh, when you did your 88 days.
Yeah, yeah.
So are you doing commentating for sports or like anything or like you really professionally?
I usually do basketball. That's my main sport.
Oh, okay.
So I've done basketball. I did NBL 1 National Championships for basketball this year.
Oh, wow.
Done a few state league grand finals. Did a game. Went to America and did a game over there.
America as well?
The
Wow.
college basketball game. I've been doing that for 5 years, but I played handball a long time ago.
Okay. That's more
So
familiar.
Rodrigo was like, when live streaming the games, the first thing I said was, do we need a commentator? He was like, okay.
That's so good because it's been like streaming's on, but it's like so deadly quiet.
Yeah.
And all we can hear is just whistle, you know. And then this commentating thing is happening, and then people get to know what handball is like. And it's such a, great job. Amazing. You gotta come maybe tournament now.
I thought that didn't work. I'm going to Europe in February though, so I don't have money to travel a lot.
Oh, okay. For how long?
Just a month.
Oh, okay. The club champ is in May, so should be fine.
Mate's birthday's in May, so yeah, I'm going to the Olympics to watch the Olympics. So. Is the thing still? No, we turned it back. Oh, nice. Okay, so basically you turn it in that direction. Ah. I mean, he'll give you the ball. Come up.
minutes? Sweet. $30 to decide it. Or will we need more? Second half of the women's gold medal match at the 2025 Australian Handball Championships is underway. New South Wales leading the undefeated Queensland side 13-11. As we commence the second half. Queensland, first use of the ball. As pass just drops away from a couple of players. Seiland and Albrechtson drop right between the two of them. As that's just wide. Just across the face of goal. Gillespie's shot is saved, but I'll be off to the line for a 7-meter. And off the post, Haight reels in the rebound. Or any Queensland player can get there to fire him home. Harbert saves. And saved by Shearman now. The keeper's coming up trumps in the early minutes of the second half. Schmidt. Oh. Someone who came off court hopping. Not just hobbling, hopping. Definitely looking better. And what did I get from Macca's? I got a quarter pounder and a medium quarter pounder meal, which someone went and got for me at halftime. I did not get it delivered. As Elliot Carlos is going to have a chat to referee Jamie Rubenstein. Fowler finds long hole, but it's tipped away. Queensland coming the other way, and someone's really going to have to get rid of that one. And yes, the Maccas was very good. But not as good as this game of handball. Zetz. And blocked. Longholm gets the hand up. It's Fowler off to Dragger. Harbert with the save. As Schmidt manages to fire it off to Haight, and then the shot is blocked at close range by Franco Riedel. Queensland coming the other way quickly, looking to halve the deficit. Riedel all the way through, and it's the foul. And fight home. Riedel making some space for herself. And South Wales claim it was knocked across the back line by Queensland. Referees having none of it. And that's going to be a 7-metre penalty. Katarina Berglund getting from position. New South Wales not enamoured with the decision. As Shearman gets a hand to it, but Selland's shot too good. Long home. Here on two defenders, and it's going to be 2 minutes. Berglund just catching. On home across the face or across the neck there. Oh, the score's locked at 13 apiece. Chance for New South Wales to make something. There's one player advantage. Not like that though. Fowler. Dragon. So one right there. Sorry. Gillespie right there. Dragon saved. Queensland recovering in the corner. And foul, but no 7-metre. Shot wide. Shearman. Draggers there. Again, a fast break opportunity. The long pass goes beyond the reach of the New South Wales player. Goal. Gillespie with the pass. And Riedel. And then still 2 minutes to go. Goal and a 2-minute suspension. Fowler. That's massive. As Queensland now have a 14-13 lead. Just over 20 minutes to play in this game. And it has been the team in maroon that have made all the running in the last little bit. Can't say New South Wales haven't had their chances. But hey, foul in there. Nothing too untoward though. Solid defence from Queensland. New South Wales look to play out this 2-minute suspension. This one. 7 metres. Zealand never really in front of Chloe Wan there. Hey. Fires home. Gillespie. Nothing. And then a very belated call. And fired over. Coach Lack says, let's just slow it down and wait for the last few seconds of this 2-minute suspension to expire. Fowler trots back onto court. Parity restored. As we have decided the princely sum of nothing through 41 minutes of handball. 14 goals apiece. Saved by Harbert. As Harbert comes all the way out to mid-court. A few chuckles and back to the game. New South Wales defending well. This team's been a long weekend, but you played 4 round robin games. And that is going to be a 7-metre penalty. If you play 4 round robin games in 42 minutes of this, what's another 18 minutes? You can rest after the game. Shearman went the right way, but Zet's too good. Schmidt setting up very wide on the left as the pivot spot. A long home. Now wide out to the wing. And lobbed and saved. Plucked out of midair by Jemima Harbert. Big time moments call for big time players. And then Shearman does the same, making the save. And then finds Drager with a perfect pass on this occasion. And Drager only too happy to oblige her goalkeeper with the goal. As Haight wraps up Gillespie. There's no way through at the moment. Fellow's going to step out a bit. Zetz will take the lob in the narrow angle. Looks like she might have had angle to just try and fire cross cage. And there is a 7-metre haul. Eric Lack was apoplectic on the New South Wales sideline, but got the call in the end. And fight home. New South Wales retake the lead, 16-15. And to the final 15 minutes of the weekend. And through. And it might be a 2-minute coming as well. It's going to be Alexandra Haight. 2-minute suspension. And New South Wales is going to go with the extra attacker here. Chloe Wan steps in for Shearman. In any event, with the way Shearman's been playing today, I think she deserves to sit for a couple of seconds. Long home, engages the defense. Up. And Harbert. Golden hands once again. And Coach Lack just says, let's slow things down a bit. I'm going to ride this 2-minute suspension out. No point giving Queensland more chances to attack than they would otherwise get. Long home. Down to Fowler. Jess Fowler create. Shooting opportunity. No 7-metre. Might just take a second. She's up. She's all right. Last thing you want is you need the coaches to come on for a player of Jess Fowler's quality. Indeed of anyone at the moment. So they have to sit out for 3 attacks. On home.
Stay, go back, go back.
Fowler. Harbert. Wide. New South Wales leading a charmed life during this 2-minute suspension. The longest 4 seconds of Alexandra Haight's life.
Go, 1, 2. Go, 1, 2. Move in, Alex. Alex, move in. Alex.
On home. We've got 2 pivots in very close to each other. And just doesn't quite get into the near post. And lobbed by Franco Riddle. Trudy one. Out there on the left wing.
Alex, move in. Move in the middle. Four.
It is amazingly tense at the Sydney Olympic Park Sports Halls. It's Longholm, has it saved by Harbert. And that will remain New South Wales possession. Carlos Del Valle. The delegate's seen something, but we play on. And fired away. No goal. Nothing doing except a 2-minute suspension. KSA Lund. And Haight ties it back up. Queensland team just going for a bit of a stroll. Marquez calls them back, and we're back underway. Riedel gets free of one. And Riedel clutching her face. Just turn it away from the injury. Just turn the camera off the injury. So Riedel is going to have to sit out for a bit. And it'll be Elizabeth Gillespie back into the game with Riedel out. She's getting checked by the medic. If we get any updates, we'll let you know. As Lynn Soberg loses the handle as she's about to break through for an opening. Buried. Laura Draga. Still 40 seconds left on this 2-minute. Queensland fires straight home. Lynn Soberg. No stopping that. Hey, that's a shot off. No power to trouble Harbert, but South Wales get another opportunity. Massive save by Harbert. Longholm was through. Only Harbert stood between her and firing into the back of the net. The Queensland goalkeeper stuck the hand out, knocked it away. And Albrechtson can only fire over the bar of Shearman's goal. As out to the wing and finds the inside of the opposite post. As Trudy Wan there on the left wing. And then Kai Selen gets leveled. Completely legally though. And Albrechtson responds in kind. Out to the wing again. One again. Two in a row. Riedel back in. Gillespie spelled her well. There's no way Queensland are going to play these final 7 minutes without Franca Riedel. If there was any possibility of her being in the game. Cross pass. Albrechtson with another opportunity. This time goes near post. Dragger. Saved by Harbert. Every goal, every miss, every save. The pendulum swings back the other way. Opening on the left, saved by Shearman. 7 metre. Dana Zetz. Shearman! Massive save in the context of this game, this tournament. Keep the scores locked at 20 goals apiece. I did say at the start of the second half, would 30 minutes be enough? It's looking more and more likely that it won't. Dragger. Won't be a 7 metre, but will be a 2 minute for Zatz. Olivia Marquez gesturing that she caught her a bit high, but drag her a bit high there. Fowler to create, back out to Longholm. Turns one way then the other. Hits the deck. Longholm shoots. Harbert Playing that opening should never have existed. But it did. And it gives New South Wales the lead. And it will see Queensland take their final timeout, only their second, but you can only take one timeout in the final 5 minutes, so this will be their last opportunity to talk things over as a team. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to play. New South Wales leading 21-20. We've already seen today ACT beat Queensland in the group stage, only for Queensland to get sweet revenge in the final. New South Wales looking to do the same to their rivals north of the Tweed River. Gold medal on home soil, the kind of thing players dream of. One goal game. Queensland with a chance to tie it up here as they take possession out of the timeout. They're trying to mark one of the Queensland Stars. Kai Saleland out of the game here. Manages to get the ball and get a shot off. It's blocked, and Queensland will keep going. Through Soberg. Can she create here? She can create an opening, only into the side netting. And not the side that Queensland wanted. There's Eric Lack pointing Karina Schmidt to sit between the right wing and the right back of Queensland. Haight, Longholm, breaks through, 7 metre. And a chance for the first 2-goal lead in a while. And any 2-goal lead that has existed in this game has been short-lived in any event, as Haight's going to step up. (22-20) New South Wales lead. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Queensland back to a full complement. Diana Zetz back on court. They try to create something. Ulrichsen, and it's saved off the post. Regardless, the ball does not find the back of the net. When the New South Wales fans are up and about now, they were tense. I'm sure they're on the edge of their seat before. Now they are excited. They know a 3-goal lead at this stage would be absolute gold dust. Longholm pulls it out. Fowler, Drager, breaks through, saved by Harbert. And a 2-minute suspension going the way of Diana Zetz on the shot. And more importantly, New South Wales get to take a few more seconds off the clock, and for all intents and purposes, Queensland will play this game out with 6 players with 2 minutes and 1 left in the game. Haight out to the wing. Goal! Trudy Wan. She's managed to find an opening against Jemima Harbert, which has been something players have struggled to do all weekend. Now Queensland need 3 goals in 90 seconds without conceding to take this game to extra time. Vala will dribble it up slowly. Longholm, now Haight. Out to the wing again. Is there another spot for one? There isn't, but Schmidt. It's just a foul. And a minute to play. Eric Lack, does he dare to dream? Longholm. And New South Wales will call their final timeout of the tournament. Home is happy, but they're not home yet. And well, they're happy. New South Wales. Oh, they are impassive despite the timeout. They've got 4 passes to work with. And then barrel back on defense. I told you about Melissa Jefferson-Wood and the 100-metre champion. That is the kind of speed Eric Lack wants to see from his charges getting back down court after this possession. Haight to the wing. One is wrapped up. Haight's going to have to fire from deep. Harbert reels it in. And the pass slips out. Will be Queensland possession. As the final seconds tick down. And New South Wales know that with a 3-goal lead, the home side are Australian champions for 2025. New South Wales exacting revenge on the traditional rivals from Queensland with a 23-20 victory. An outstanding final few minutes. They scored the final 3 goals from 20 all to secure victory, and there are delirious scenes there in the huddle. Tears from Eric Lack, Aki Hayashi, the physio Anishera, and a fitting end to an outstanding week of handball. An absolute thriller of a gold medal game. And New South Wales, they will lift the trophy at this afternoon's presentation. Well, it has been quite a week. It's finished in the best way possible. I can only say thank you to the players, the coaches, the support staff, the referees, the delegates, the fans, the volunteers, the many people who have done the camera duty on both courts, most of whom I don't think will have ever done any kind of camera duty before. And thank you to the viewers and also to the organising committee for letting me come on and commentate handball for the very first time. It has been an absolute privilege, an absolute honour. I would love to be back. This has been so much fun. As New South Wales applaud the crowd, who quite rightly applaud them back, I am going to take my leave. We're going to have the presentation soon. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next tournament, I have been Lockie France, and you